A very good morning, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. This morning, let us take a look on trending stories in the nation of Zimbabwe. Rutendo Matinyarare, a ZANU-PF apologist, and allegedly someone who is working from the faction of General is in more trouble. Let us take a look on what is happening. So, he says, I'm reading in the media that Grain Millers Association of Zimbabwe has filed criminal charges against me for saying that their products cause cancer and HIV. I'm very interested in knowing where I ever said that GMOs products cause HIV or cancer, and I also want to know why they don't go back to court to make a contempt of court application to have those articles removed if they exist. Lastly, newzimbabwe.com owes me a right of reply to this article they wrote. So we need to take a look onto this very interesting story and a very interesting moment in the nation of Zimbabwe. Remember, factional fights in Zimbabwe are now being fought using some institutions which are key and critical in the nation of Zimbabwe. For example, Grain Millers Association, they've been used for certain agendas, and right now they're at the center of all controversy. They've admitted and accepted in parliament that and under oath that they are actually importing GMOs into Zimbabwe, and they're actually being consumed by people, and they said they are doing so because these are allowed and safe for use. But the major concern and the major issue is that these products have never been labeled to say there are GMO products, which means vasingazive kuti these are GMOs. And I believe that the argument by Rutendo Matinyarare is actually valid. So taking a look onto this whole matter, in context, what Rutendo said is that the contents which are found in these products like maize, those things, they cause cancer. So if there is something which is included in millimil which causes cancer, like for example, he can mention that there is glyphosate. If that glyphosate causes cancer, it doesn't mean that he says the product causes cancer. It's glyphosate which is an ingredient in that millimil which causes cancer. And also, what is of importance is to note which quantities causes what. So that is very critical and very important to note. So also another issue is that they speak about these things causing HIV. I have not heard him saying so at this moment in time. But let us take a look on some comments right here. You are always caught in the center of controversy. What's up? I'm controversial because I'm always fighting against the oppression of the people. The reason it becomes controversy is once you fight the oppressor, your own people take sides with the oppressor to destroy you for the fighting their oppression. Okay, so personally, I agree with Rutendo on this issue of GMOs because Team Iruti Jairira. That is the reason why there is a lot of outbreak here. Cancer is because of my products are used like these skin enlightening creams, my sex enhancing creams, GMO foods, zviri all types of cancer, especially kumadzimai. And it's a problem which needs to be attended, and the government seems to be turning a blind eye on those issues. And we are going to help them with extradition. The way you are so nuisance here in SA, you extradite me, which crime? Fighting the illegal sale of GMOs in Zimbabwe. What is ironic is that I'm actually in Zimbabwe. Okay, so Team Zimbabwe, I do not know what you think about this whole thing, but I believe that these factional fights are taking the most dangerous path ever. We saw it in November 2017. A lot was happening. Now it's also happening. So in the next episode, we need to bring the issue of Godfrey Tsenengamu. ZANU-PF. He had previously told his supporters that I would politics forever and ever, but he's back. So it is what it is, Team Zimbabwe. What do you think about these issues of GMOs?